And news from Hyderabad now, where a shocking case of corporal punishment has been reported. A young student was brutally assaulted by her teacher for not speaking in English in a class.
The State Child Rights Commission has taken suo motu cognizance of the matter and issued a notice to school authorities. Here's a report.
Students having to pay a heavy price. For what? Speaking in Telugu in the class. That's right. It turned out to be a tormenting Tuesday for these 5th class students of Don Bosco School in Hyderabad. As they waited for their English teacher just after lunch break, they were caught talking in Telugu, for which they were reprimanded rather brutally. The teacher beat all the 42 with a wooden ruler.
Scale irigipothe kotta scale techiandi malla pen toti geeking cheyala
pen to geekinda
adi kuda wooden scale tho kottindi
wooden scale irigipinda
irigindi anduke vere scale malli kotta techindi.
Infuriated by teachers' actions, parents called for a strict action, asking for suspension.
Hence you are suspended from your service, suspended with immediate effect, pending inquiry by a commission to be set up by the management. The management will take the final decision regarding the action to be taken based on the recommendations of the aforementioned commission.
Meanwhile, the Child Rights Commission has taken a suo motu cognizance in the case and issued notices to the teacher and the school management.
So we are going to arrest her. Very soon she'll be arrested because it comes under Juvenile Justice Act now and under Section 23. She has to be punished. We have done that in other cases. Here also we'll take stringent action.
What an incident like this portrays is the lack of awareness among teachers to handle young students. The cane or the ruler in this case still acts like a weapon to establish the teacher's authority. With camera person Manohar, Pratibha Raman, Hyderabad, Headlines Today.
And Pratibha Raman, in fact, is joining us this morning from Hyderabad. Pratibha, there have been so many campaigns asking teachers to spare the rod, telling them about how corporal punishment is actually punishable, is a punishable offence now. But there seems to be no impact on ground, which is why cases like these continue to be reported from across the country.
True, you actually pointed that out right. The lack of trained teachers is the main cause for such kind of incidents that have been repeatedly being reported in the media today. Many of these teachers really think that violence would be the only way out to establish their authority, number one, and to make sure that the students would come around to the kind of behavior that they are asking for. And they do not really have the awareness to handle such behavioral aberrations by young students. So they think that violence would be the only way out. So the only means forward would be the fact that these institutions employ trained teachers, create the awareness, make sure that the teachers can handle such behavioral aberrations. So that is the only way forward, because they fail to realize that this kind of treatment meted out to these children could impact them psychologically, because the child's performance is what matters at the end of the day. This could affect them, make them undergo depression, and as well as lower their self-esteem. So these are the kind of problems that the children could face in the near future.
Well, in this case, thankfully, the State Child Rights Commission has stepped right in time. Thank you very much for joining us.